Hello everyone, welcome back to Pony Fantasy 6. Last time I did some things you guys probably didn't agree with because I have a strange way of dealing with balls, and now we're going to be going and rescuing Twilight, or getting Twilight. She doesn't really need rescuing, quote unquote. This court shall not be victorious against the power of justice. Change party members. For rescuing Twilight, I want to have a specific set of party members. We're going to still keep Derpy, but we're also going to bring Celestia and Lulu. Characters I feel she's kind of really close to, basically, in a sense. Well, maybe not Trixie in a sense, but the thing is that what I'm trying to get to is that Trixie and Lulu are basically the characters you can get to this village with only. And I'm pretty sure I actually could have handled it with these two only back when it was just me, Trixie and Lulu. Although, oh crap, I forgot. We have to equip Trixie and Lulu. Hold on a moment. Okay, I think I'm all ready now. Lift off. Down here. Scene start! I was quite really? Just the Delta bugs. Just some Delta bugs. I was quite hyped up for the scene that'll appear in this village right here. Ponyville. It's all destroyed and there's no music. And something I want to explain, I don't mind if people go and visit this village with only Trixie and Lulu, or Sabin and Terra, Celeste back playing the original game, because it's really dramatic. It's really it raises the tension, the depression, and everything. Anyway, go down here. Dogs warned us, and I think it's a filly or maybe a colt that warns that we're coming. The dogs don't do anything; they're just here to warn about us. And there's nothing in those two places. Although, if you go up here, there's a bed you can sleep in to restore your HP and MP and status effect. Here. And suddenly, nice, happy music. You're gonna have to fight your way in here, chumps. Wait! Twi! Mama, are these your friends? Oh, I'm so glad to see that you're safe. I've missed you. Twi, come on, let's go. Unless we'd stop this quarter, all's lost. Hesitation? Yup. Anyway, what do you have to say? Our papas and mamas are gone. Can't talk to this one. Everyone here calls Twi teacher. That filly right down there called her mama a few seconds ago, little girl. I'm thinking they're all girls. They are mentioned as fillies at some point. Lara and Boban are the oldest ones here. You're not gonna take Twi away, are you? But we'll be happy if Twi will come back to us. The light took everyone. Everyone. Dad, Mom. A badly wounded soldier passed away here in Ponyville. Yeah, that's a reference to the boyfriend AJ was replacing. Will we be happy if Twilight come back to us? I think I talked to everyone. All of the children, anyway. Twi's helped us all to survive. Ever since she's been here, we felt hopeful for the future. This is our village. You can't just waltz in here and start barking out orders. What a happy couple. You could really tell they're in love. That is... I can't fight any longer. All you have to do is put some equipment on, Twilight. On that day, 1 year ago, Discord turned a powerful beam on this town. All the adults died trying to save their fillies and colts. Yeah, so apparently Discord, he got his power as soon, 1 year ago exactly, when the whole destruction was going on. Or roughly a year ago, I guess. It's heading this way, protect the kids! Why couldn't the adults also get out of the way? But I guess it's just the way the cutscenes turns out. Like it would have been a lot different in the 3D and other things. Also, this confirms the theory that everything that falls in the pits down there are dead. Papa, Mama. I found my way here after the disaster and came upon a town filled with children. I hung up my... Wait, wand? I never gave her a wand. I gave her daggers and swords, but never a wand. Shouldn't it have been book? I guess it's sort of... I get what the ROM hacker was trying to say here, though. Anyway, I hung up my wand and taught them how to survive as best as I could. You can't take Twi away!
Lyra! Please excuse her. It's just that if Twi goes, she takes with her the very spirit of her survival.
I don't know what's come over me, but something about being here has filled me with purpose. Fighting has brought me nothing but sorrow. I'm going to stay here and be their teacher. Oh, I get why the ROM hacker decided to call her teacher, because she's into books and she sort of kind of wants to be a teacher in some sense, maybe. I guess that's the line of logic the ROM hacker was going with. I couldn't control myself back then, but I can now. For the second time in my life, I have a choice to make, and I choose peace. Dramatic.
Twi's helped us all to survive. Ever since she's been here, we felt hopeful for the future.
I don't know what's with Bonbon. She changes his voice every time I speak with her. Yeah, you have nothing interesting to say otherwise, though. Anyway, we're not done with this cutscene. Not yet. Help! Run! Iron Wheel's coming! And it's another awkward adaptation of a character. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Ah, I missed it. I read about Iron Will in one of my history books. He's an ancient monster who was supposed to be imprisoned for all time. Seriously, Iron Will is not a monster. I probably should have brought Fluttershy when I think about it. Anyway, Iron Will, he's weak against Bio. Except not in this fight. Why is he not vulnerable to Bio in this fight? It's because he has the same status effect as the Guardian, in which nothing you do will ever damage him. That being said, there is apparently a way to kill him in the original Final Fantasy III if you use the Vanish / X Zone trick. That being said, the game pretends you lose whatever happens. Why? Wake up! Uh-oh. Here it comes! Anyway, as I said before, it's possible to fight this guy using only Trixie and Lulu, but he's not that difficult. But that being said, when I was originally playing this game and I didn't know all that much about it, he was difficult to me. Also, I didn't show what Fight does when Derpy has the Derpring equipped, so let's show it right now. Come on, Derpy. Show what happens when you actually do the trick. I know you did it in a testing segment. Also, she's invincible. Yes, Derpy throws like Hurley gloves. I love that. But only occasionally, apparently. Also, after you've done enough damage to Iron Will in this fight, he escapes. Automatically, too. I've really lost it. My fighting edge. Teacher, are you okay? I'm staying here. I just can't bring myself to fight anymore. Besides, the Phillies really need me. Twilight. I need more time to figure this out. There's still so much more to teach these Phillies, too. I'll have you if something happens to teacher. I'm sorry, I'm staying. The Phillies need me. See, she says the Phillies, so they must all be girls. Teacher, are you alright? I don't think you can talk to the other one right there. Anyway, what do they have to say now? Oh, him. Or her. Thanks for scaring Iron Will away. In his haste, he dropped this. Here. Received the match site, Farir. We could have gone this much earlier, as the game makers kind of expected us to. See, he fills the spot that was right here. Anyway, Farir makes multi-images of the party. Yeah, and he teaches X-Zone. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who teaches X-Zone, actually. I think all the characters here to say the same thing, though. Twi's helped us all to survive. Ever since she's been here, we've felt hopeful for the future. That's the third time I say this line, Bonbon. Sheesh, I've had enough of you. You can say that as differently as you want, but it won't change the meaning of it. Anyway, if you went here with Trixie and Lulu and you don't have the airship, that's pretty much all you can do in this segment of the game. You pretty much have no choice but to leave and get Celeste/Edward and get the airship after this. But since we already have the airship, we can just go right back in, and we're already in the second phase of this chain of events. Go down here, talk to all the fillies down there. Bonbon's gone. Lara was being mean to her, so Bonbon took off. I know, Bonbon's gonna have a baby. My mom looked like that before my brother appeared. Bonbon's getting fat! That is such a kid word. Bonbon's gone, Bonbon's gone. I saw Lara Kingston Bonbon. You're not gonna take Twi away, are you? Okay, all the kids are pretty much nothing interesting to say. There's no one up here because they're gone now, as all the kids were implying. They're actually not that far away though. By the way, I just made a random observation. I'm really used to how fast I'm moving right now, and yet it's kind of hard to think that we're actually supposed to be moving a lot slower without the winged shoes/horseshoes on. Kind of weird how the developers thought that it was kind of acceptable to have a standard speed of half as fast as this. Right now, how I'm moving right now, this really should have been the standard speed. In my opinion, anyway. Unbelievable. Bonbon was lying to me this whole time. Okay, about Bonbon and Lyra. They're a homosexual relationship. They're both the girls, so how is it that Bonbon got pregnant between the two? I'm not going to say anything right now because I do know why, but, you know, there's questions to be asked, and I think in an earlier version it was never explained. Maybe? Well, I'm going to see it right here. Oh, hey everyone. Sorry, but things are just a little tense right now. We just found out Bonbon's having a foal soon. I was trapped with him the day the light of judgment came. In the heat of the moment, I did something foolish. Okay, so here it is. This is the weird part, quote-unquote. Bonbon says that she was trapped with him, quote-unquote. Is she talking about Lyra? Or is she talking about, like, some random stallion? Or something like that? I'm thinking it's the latter, but it's never expanded upon, and she never names the guy, if that is the case. When the worst was over and I realized what happened, I was afraid to tell Lyra. Yeah, see, the way she sentences her phrase makes it sound like she was trapped with a random stallion, and she decided to have a... Yeah, she decided to have it there. And basically it wasn't involved with Lyra, and that's how she got pregnant. That's how it's explained between the two. I finally broke down and told her when I couldn't hide anymore, and she hasn't spoken to me in days. The thing is, I have a little complaint about this adaptation, because it's clear that Bonbon and Lyra, they replaced a heterosexual couple. That's the thing. There was no like there's no the implications of the I don't remember it too well, but the implications of the previous relationship, the original relationship rather, is that the guy didn't like that the girlfriend got pregnant, and he beat her because of that, or talked to her meanly, I suppose. But the implication I got was from that original relationship was that the guy beat the girlfriend when he found out she was pregnant, and kind of wanted her to abort the thing or something like that. I'm kind of thinking too much about it, but still, the thing is that it's clear that Bonbon and Lara, the couple that got adapted to replace this original couple, they got adapted a bit awkwardly. This is the only time where it's explained that oh, I got into a relationship with some other guy back in when the world was collapsing, something like that. I still feel it could have been adapted a bit better, like the whole pregnancy thing could have gone removed or something. Whatever. I'm wasting too much time right now. I'm taking too much effort to make this the one video thing for this soul event. Bonbon, please, just listen. I want to be here for you, no matter what. We both lost so much. I don't want to lose you too. Besides, I remember how scared I was that day. Five, four, thumb. Jeez, come on! I'm trying to get 4 bumps. Wow, Iron Wheel's back again. Anyway, we can move by ourselves. Please, save this village. I simply can't fight. I can't fight like you can, but I'll try to protect her. Okay, bottom line about the whole relationship between Lara and Bob-on and how they replaced the original couple. I don't mind it, but I could have been adapted a bit better. I just wish the whole pregnancy bit was removed, because that's kind of something that they really want to, but it's not something that homosexual words! Whatever. I feel a lot better now that Lara's here. Point is, I feel it could have been a lot better. It could have been done better. That's what I mean to say. Goodness. Words are not coming out with me today. Anyway, Iron Wheel round 2. Hopefully we'll be able to beat it this time. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but he's weak against Bio. Or Poison. The thing is, Bio is... actually, is there... Yeah, there is Poison, but Poison and Bio are the only spells that cause poison damage. That's the thing. It's kind of difficult to do it. Derpy doesn't have Bio, so she'll just fight. Iron Wheel uses mostly Bolt Magic, but he's not very tough. Oh, also, Derpy also does that when it comes to the Derp Rain effect. Just crashes into the enemy. And suddenly we lose 2 characters, and for some reason we're losing the fight right now, even though we could have beaten the handily with just 2 characters. Why? Super form, go! Twilight still doesn't have any equipment on, so she's still kind of weak. That being said, I'm gonna give her a break and make her use Bio. Also, she's permanently in this form in this fight. So she does deal lots of damage when it comes to magic. She just doesn't have any equipment on. She might be invincible too, maybe? I don't think so. But as I said before, since every character has Bio, he's really not tough. Iron Wheel just can beat him handily. Especially because we can only do this fight after we get the airship, so... Yeah, Twilight's really powerful right now. Even though she has no equipment on. Just keep casting Bio and you'll win. Just gonna use the royal voice now. Royal voice! Huzzah! He got talked to that. Well, no, we just poisoned him a lot and then we told him to roll over and stay dead. Twilight learned Comet. Huh, that was weird. And Twilight had the ability to fly, and now she's super overpowered now. And for some reason, Celestia and Derpy aren't here with us for some reason. Even though they can both fly and should really have caught up. Monster again. I'm afraid. I'm always afraid. Teacher? It is you, isn't it? I can tell. Huh? Teacher? Twilight? Teacher! Twilight! I can fight! I finally understand. Not everything can be learned from a book. Sometimes you have to go out there, make your own friends, fight your own battles, live life for yourself. There's nothing wrong with being the best at something, and it's okay to stamp it up for yourself and the ones you love. Lyra, Baba needs your help. So does your new foal. Listen, Everpony. Teacher has to go away for a while, but when I return, the world will be a safe place for you to grow up in. I promise. Mama, I'm not gonna cry. Me either. I'll be back soon. Keep studying until then. Studying what? That's kind of a weird thing. Thank you, everyone, for being there for me when I needed you the most. Now, it's my turn to be there for you. Father, Sakura, all of you. I know now that magic can be greatest force... Wait, what? I know now that magic can be greatest force for good the world has ever known. Kind of screwed up the dialogue there. As a great general once said, if you want peace, you must prepare for war. Yeah, we'll go with that. A good sigh of relief from me for this scene, by the way, guys. Yeah, for some reason our other department members aren't with us for some reason. The whole thing about my sigh of relief is that this scene is kind of a... I was hyped up for this scene a long time ago. It's part of the reason why I even started playing this ROM hack. Because I watched Phoebe's playthrough, and when she got to this point of the game, and yeah, she beat Fumbaba Iron Will the second time, it got to the scene where Twilight is regressed as not being a monster, and Phoebe was being very emotional all the time because it's a touching scene. But then there was an awkward, very, very awkward reference put into Twilight's dialogue at some point, and Phoebe went into such a rage at that point that she just complained to the extent of her soul about how it was so... Twilight does have equipment. How bad it was. And I understand why. Even I thought it was very stupid at the time. And I was actually very kind of concerned that the game maker hadn't adapted or changed that segment. Like that it was still Twilight would still use that awkward reference at that point. To be quite frank, there was a lot of other times where references could have been removed and changed into proper dialogue for this ROM hack, but this scene right here, this very touching scene, that was one of the times where it was just terrible. So I'm glad the game maker actually changed it. Kudos for that. Just completely ruined the scene before. Anyway, we got Twilight back. And I guess I'll use her from now on. If you beat the game without ever getting Twilight, she goes into the final scene anyway because she's kind of important for it. The game maker's kind of expected you to get her anyway. That's the thing. Anyway, I kind of wanted to end this right now, but I guess I'll do one more thing. It'll be a really, really short episode if I just end it right now. But what can I do? Wow, I really don't know what to do. I've been going on and around for quite a while, and yeah, I'm kind of confused right now. There's a bunch of dungeons I could do, but it would take a while. That's the thing. I guess I'll show a neat little trick for people who want to do some. Yeah, right here. This is a neat little place for people who want to try and get lots of XP. No, not XP, magic points. I have to get Celestia though. Okay, we got all our current magic users with us right now, and we can teach them these new spells right here. Well, I can have Fari. So basically, this spot right here, there's two enemies that can appear. There's a Sabotender and... Well, actually a Cactrot, but I call it Sabotender because that's what I'm used to it. Sabotender, or Cactrot, whatever, he constantly... You can't really hit him with spells, and you can't hit him with the fight either. But... You can... Oh, goodness gracious! 100 magic points? Are you serious? It was originally 10 magic points in the original, but I guess the game maker really wanted to buff that up. Holy crap! Okay, so for learning spells, you just go to here and you can instantly learn it in one go. But it was originally 10 magic points in the Final Fantasy III. It was still a lot back then. Holy sheesh! That surprised me. I wasn't expecting that much. Yeah, so let's... Well, actually, I think I'll end it right now. I've already shown you guys how... Oh. Naruto, apparently. I already showed you guys how fast the ponies can learn here. But yeah, if you guys want to... Actually, there is another monster I have to show you guys. That's the thing. If I can never find it, that is. Finally! The Hoover! This is the sandworm, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to commonly see this guy more often. He's kind of tough, that's the thing. At least at the point of the game where you might fight him. That's the thing, that's the thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure normally you would encounter this guy more often than Cactrot. But for some reason, I had to encounter Cactrot like 10 times before actually seeing this guy. He can be dangerous, I'm pretty sure. That's the thing. I'm just waiting for him to use like a move that was really annoying. Okay, so maybe he's not all that dangerous, but sometimes you'll encounter him instead, and back when I was playing the original game, I had lots of trouble dealing against him a few times, I guess. Yes, every time you cast Ice 3 on him, he counters with Sandstorm, I think. And look at the damage Sandstorm deals! And he has lots of HP. And he deals Sandstorm multiple times. And Celeste is invincible against it. How much HP does he have? Okay, maybe I take back what I said. Maybe he's still very tough, all things considered. Counters with Sandstorm every time you try to deal Ice 3 on him. On the other hand, I don't think he uses it manually all the time. Yeah, he has like 40,000 HP. He gives lots of experience points though. So I guess there is that. Well, yeah, he's a lot tougher than Cactrot, considering that with Cactrot you can just use a Tetsuitsu once and that's it. Just use a tent. So anyway, I can finally end this video. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all have a very nice day. And did we ever? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed the Twilight skin before. And I hope I'll see you all next time. So bye bye.